Hello, 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 hi, pleasantries. Nice to meet you, whether you're in a group or a classroom or even watching this individually. My name is Joe Busby, and I am an admission specialist / recruiter at Utah State University. I'm USU. Yes, indeed. That's my school. It's near and dear to my heart. So in this video, I just want to talk about Gear Up, what it's done for me, and sort of share some experiences about myself and my journey as I tried to come here and come to a place that I was going to grow. So what is Gear Up? If you don't know, you better Google it. I'm sorry, you better pull out your phone right and just Google it. Actually, no, I'll just tell you. Gaining early awareness and readiness for undergraduate programs. What it does is in its name. That's what it does, right? They want you to succeed, and they want to prepare you for your next steps. If you don't know what your next steps are, I mean, that's one question to start asking yourself. Right? What is it that you want to do next? I mean, everything has an expiration date. In high school, I mean, it's high school graduation. And in my situation, when I got to my senior year, I had no clue what I wanted to be doing next. I wish somebody would have really asked me that. What do you want to do next, and who do you want to be? Who do you want to be, and who do you want to become, and how are you going to do that? If you haven't started asking yourself those questions, I'd encourage you to start doing that. And you don't have to do it today or tomorrow or even 2 weeks from now. But at some point, I would sit down and ask yourself those. Who do you want to be? Who do you want to become? And how are you going to do that? And by who do you want to be, it's not what do you want to be, an engineer or a businessman or woman or an artist. No. Who do you want to be? Do you want to be somebody who's seen as sincere or had grit or dedication, or who's adaptable or who's compassionate, right? Who do you want to be? And that's why I love Gear Up. It helps you answer those questions and helps you prepare for what's going to be coming next. And if you're not utilizing or take advantage of Gear Up, I'd encourage you to do so. Why have a resource or an option or an opportunity there if you're not going to utilize it to its fullest potential, right? Especially if they want to help you get to your next step. So that would be my second push or call to action is utilize Gear Up because they're here for you, right? And why I love Gear Up so much. It's done so much for me. It lets me connect with students like you and sort of share who I am and what I do. I mean, I landed here in Utah. I wasn't born here or raised here, and nobody in my family decided to attend a university or college or even a trade school, which it's fine there. I mean, it's awesome. They did great in their life, but for me, I wanted something different. I knew I wanted to do something like this, and I knew I was capable of. I knew my potential. I wasn't going to stop. I knew I wanted something more. I knew I wanted to go to a place that was going to engage me and push me, right? Because you have to be uncomfortable sometimes. That's all right, because then you get used to being uncomfortable, and now what once was uncomfortable is now comfortable. You got to stretch and you got to grow, right? If you're not going to stretch, how are you going to grow? Start asking yourself that. How can you start growing? How can you start preparing for your next step? Because you don't want to be surprised. And I'd encourage you just to remain curious and utilize, Gear Up is there, but you have so many other people that have already done this, whether it be counselors or your teachers or members in your family or friends. Why not go to people and utilize them and pick their brains of the knowledge that they already have if they've already completed something that you're pursuing? And that's the best part, right? That pursuit aspect. And it takes time and effort, right? Not all things are given, but sometimes you have to really put action into it. So ask questions and start seeking answers. And once you get answers, start asking more questions. And if you don't know what kind of questions to start asking, that's when you get to utilize your resources because they're there for you, right? And the last thing I want to leave you with is you are strong and you all have potential, right? And you should all think that you have potential. If not, I'm sorry, maybe this is the wrong video to watch, but you all have potential, and potential that's not acted on is lost. So utilize your potential. You're unique for who you are. And I believe in you. Everybody believes in you. Garrett believes in you. With that, I bid you farewell. If you have any questions, contact me. I got you back. I'll tell you straight. And I want to be able to help and offer a helping hand. Okay? So thank you so much. Thank you for letting me do this. Hopefully this didn't drag on too long.